Hello. So we're taking a look at the CMS 500GL Generation 2 Pulse Oximeter. I got this in October 2010, so we've had this for 13 years. It is a real workhorse. They have other brands out. The one particular one that we purchased isn't available anymore, but they have other ones that are the same brand, just with different names or whatever. This is very solidly built. It's got a very solid finger clamp on there, so it holds on very well. And when I turn this on, you'll see that the numbers on this are nice and bright and large. So other current oximeters tend to have lots of different numbers on them that are smaller, which can be harder to see, especially if you have any sort of vision problems. But this one just has two numbers on it. Here, if we hit the button, they even rotate, so you can have it go finger up or finger down, depending on which way is better for you. And you see one of the numbers is showing you your blood oxygen levels, and then the other one is your pulse, or the heartbeat that's going through your system. The way it determines how much oxygen is in your fingers is it's sending a pair of lights down through your fingernail. It doesn't hurt at all, you can't feel it at all, and those lights just look, and based on the way the lights bounce back to the readers in here, it knows if you have high oxygen levels or lower oxygen levels, and that's a quick, easy way to check and see if your system is doing all right. And then for the pulse, I think most of us know what the pulse is. It's just each time your heart beats. And a higher pulse could be a sign of issues, or I suppose a lower pulse could be a sign of issues. So it's good to be able to just check that quickly and see if it's within the range that your doctor says is healthy for you. So it's got the two numbers, the pulse and the oxygen saturation, and then it's got a little visual indicator showing each time your heart beats so that you can see it too. And that's useful for things like meditation or mindfulness, where if you see that your blood pressure is going up for some reason, not your blood pressure, but your pulse rate is going up, then you can take a moment to breathe slowly and to think calming thoughts, and that will bring your pulse levels down. So I like that the numbers are really easy to read. I like that you just push the button and it flips, so if you have someone else reading it for you, it's easier for them to see, versus if you're trying to see it yourself, you just hit the button and it is easy for you to see. On the downside, it does not record at all. So where there's other pulse oximeters out there right now that will send information to a Bluetooth app onto your phone so that you can do sleep studies, this one you can't. If you wanted to do a sleep study, someone would have to be sitting there watching the numbers and writing down every minute or so, or you'd have to set up some sort of a camera to be recording what it's doing and try to keep your hand in the same place. The modern ones will just send all the data off to a smartphone app, and that way you can sleep all night long and then wake up in the morning and see exactly what the numbers are to know if you've been having an issue at some point during the night. So this is good for one-off readings. You're sitting there on your couch, you want to see what your values are, you stick it on your finger, you hit the button, a few seconds later it tells you what the numbers are, and then you are set with that information. So it's nice and sturdy on the finger, it grips well. It's nice and sturdy in general, so if you drop it or something, you're really not worried about it causing any sort of problems, and it's easy to read. So let me know if you have any questions about this style of device.